Today's extraordinary training program that will teach you how to fund a truly golden retirement with a mere $1,000 is about to begin. Your instructor today is Wendy Kirkland, author, advisor, educator, and media darling. Nicknamed the Smoky Mountain Grandma for the way she saved her family from financial ruin by learning to trade at 57 years old. If you ask her, maybe she'll tell you her story. Not only is it amazing, it's truly inspiring. For the past decade, Wendy's books, courses, and seminars have empowered thousands of everyday men and women, coast to coast and around the world, to enjoy tremendous prosperity without going to work. And today, she plans to do the same for you. Today's training can change your life in a very positive way. So make the commitment. Stay focused, turn off your email, put your cell phone on vibrate, and take notes. Give Wendy your full attention, and I promise she'll make it well worth your while. Now, here's Wendy.
Are you ready to say goodbye to your money worries forever? I sure hope so, because right now I'm going to show you how you can enjoy a $2,500 weekly paycheck without going to work starting today. Even if you're not ready to retire, extra income is always a good thing, right? If you don't need it now, just let it accumulate, because it's really going to add up fast, and you know you'll want it later. Today's program was inspired by 3 recorded interviews a financial writer recently sent to me. I'm going to play the first one for you in a minute, but before I do, I want you to know thousands of men and women from all walks of life have read my books and taken my courses, and they all agree what I'm about to teach you is easy, effective, and fun to do. So no matter what your previous experience, I promise what you learn in this training will work for you like nothing you've ever seen before. And I want you to be prepared to start today. So if you have any questions, just type them into the chat box on this page. I'll try to answer them at the end of the training. That's a promise. Now let me play Robert's interview for you.
Tell me a little about yourself first, if you would, Robert.
I'm 47 years old. I'm from Montreal, Canada. Married for about 15 years now, and I got a daughter. She's 18, and I found out about Wendy about 2 years ago, and bought her system, and I'm doing very well, very well. That she changed my life. And because of her, now, I'm home and I'm making money and I'm happy. I was a rescue helicopter pilot in the Canadian Forces for about 27 years. I retired last summer. Since then, I've been trading full time.
After 27 years of courageous military service, Robert now enjoys the freedom he deserves, financial freedom. And he didn't need much money to get started either.
I bought calls, puts, usually about 20, 25 of them, depends. I always buy between $600 and $1,000. That's all I put in, and I'm making a lot of money doing that. So it's $300, $400, $500 a trade, and that's good.
Robert never invests more than $1,000. But you can easily invest more or less if you want to. The important thing is your average profit should be around 41.7%, and most trades are winners.
9 out of 10, they're winners, usually. But I like the loser. Sometimes they're not losers. It's just that if they don't go my way right away, I just get out, and usually I just pay the commission, the same price, or I lose a few cents. But I keep my stop very, very, very close because I know it's going to work. But like when I get in, it's because I'm sure it's going to move my way, and that's the way I do it, and it works. It works well. So, but I'm making about a week, probably 25, $3,000, sometimes more, sometimes less, but I'd say my average is about $2,500 a week.
$2,500 a week after week. That's like 10 grand a month. Listening to Robert talk about how his life has changed and how happy he is now inspired me to do this webinar. and help as many people as I possibly can enjoy the same kind of non-stop income and the peace of mind that goes with it. That's what's important. Believe me, I know, because a few years back, a freak act of nature washed away the business my husband and I poured every bit of our time and money into for more than 25 years. Overnight, our income was gone, our capital investment was gone, and all hope of ever retiring was gone too. I was devastated. Thank goodness my good friend Julie introduced me to options. And then I made a miraculous breakthrough discovery I'll tell you about in a minute that empowered me to turn just $800 into literally millions practically overnight. It's a story I won't go into right now, but let me just say, by starting today, you can improve all your tomorrows, come what may. So please make the commitment now. This is the most comprehensive free option training I've ever offered, and I want you to have everything you need to start today. So I'm leaving nothing out. I'm going to give you all the tools you need, starting from the beginning for the benefit of those who have never traded options before, and then I'm going to reveal income-producing secrets, sure to surprise even the most experienced trader, and I don't want any know-it-alls missing out. So at the end of today's training, I'm going to give everybody my latest ebook as a reward for sticking with me. It's very important that you read this astonishing special report before you enter another trade. Exchange-traded funds, ETF for short, are diversified like mutual funds. Yet they trade throughout the day just like stocks, and they're today's most popular exchange-traded product. As liquidity is drained from individual stocks and sucked into the 4,874 ETFs that hold them, company-specific information is becoming less and less important. This is definitely not your daddy's stock market anymore. 12 Cunning Secrets of the Toughest ETF Trading Pros reveals how you can exploit today's ETF-dominated market for the greatest gains. Whatever else you do today, be sure you stay to the end and get your copy of this eye-opening special report. Okay, now, just because I'm covering so much material, I need to go fast. But don't worry about absorbing everything right now. Just concentrate on the profit potential. Because if you want, I'll send you winning trades you can read word for word to your broker or enter online. So you can start earning right away and then build up your understanding and confidence through experience. Let's start with this actual trade. Buy to open GLD. GLD is the symbol for an exchange-traded fund that holds actual bars of gold rather than shares of stock. We also trade iShares Gold Trust, symbol IAU, SLV, which holds physical silver, plus the top two gold mining company ETFs, GDX and GDXJ. Since the beginning of time, gold and silver have been the most universally accepted permanent forms of wealth on the planet. Hence, global demand is soaring, particularly in the form of convenient gold-backed ETFs. Of the 13 most actively traded ETFs, roughly 40% are gold-related. Between the 5 ETFs we'll be trading, 107,576,309 shares change hands daily. Consequently, options on those gold ETFs have huge open interest. A bid-ask spread of only a penny or two, strike prices every 50 cents to $1, lower volatility, hence reducing risk, and they trade an extra 15 minutes later in the day to boot. all of which, as you'll soon see, all add up to non-stop income for you. But wait, it gets even better. Have you heard about the Fibonacci number sequence that dates back to the 13th century? The Fibonacci sequence and the golden ratio are found throughout nature, and for some reason, more so than other markets, the price of gold tends to conform to the golden ratio, and that gives us a tremendous advantage when trading gold ETFs. In fact, Jerry says if you don't make money, you really aren't trying. He made $3,000 his first month. Second month he made $6,000 and $9,000 the third month. According to Jerry, once you get rolling, the profits just keep coming, month after month. That's what you want, isn't it? So now let's get back to our trade. We're going to buy to open a GLD option with an April 21st expiration date. An option represents a behind-the-scenes limited-time contract between two parties. And once created, each option becomes an independent financial derivative that can be bought and sold as easily as stocks, over and over with a single mouse click, anytime before the expiration date, which in this case is April 21st. So we entered this trade on March 15th. Expiration is April 21st. This is a monthly option. That gives us a full 27 trading days for the market to do what we want it to do, which is to go higher than the 115 strike price. Call options give you the right to buy shares of the equity at the specified strike price. Put options give you the right to sell. Call options increase in value as price goes up. Put options increase in value as price goes down. We want our strike price at or near the current price of $114.40. So the 115 strike is slightly out of the money for a call option, and the 114 strike is slightly in the money and therefore more expensive. If the option will expire within a few days, it's safer to buy one strike in the money. If the option won't expire for a few weeks, it's more profitable to buy one strike out of the money. We've got lots of time for our trade to develop, so we'll buy one strike out. For reasons I'll explain in a minute, we expect price to soar, so we're buying 115 call options at $1.87 or better. Enter the code along with the April 21st expiration and call strike of 115. We want to buy 5 contracts at a limit price of $1.87. Each option controls 100 shares. So $1.87 times 100, you get into the trade for as little as $187. The total cost for 5 options is $935. But look what happened. No sooner did we get in and price soared. So the very next day we sell to close at $2.75. Here's our order. The only change is the price. And this time we click sell to close. So we bought 5 options for a total cost of $935. And the next day we sold them for $1,375. Total profit $440, giving us a 47.1% return, which just happens to be our average. By comparison, it would have cost $57,200 to buy 500 ETFs outright, giving you a return of just 2.3%. So with options, you risk less and earn more, and best of all, you continue to do so regardless of market direction. Just a week earlier, we were buying the GLD 150 put option. Puts give you the right to sell, so the higher price is in the money, and our 115 put is one strike out of the money, but not for long. GLD gapped down the very next day, putting our out of the money option at the money, and then $1 in the money by Friday, when we sold our puts at $2.03 for a return of 43% in just 3 days. Put, call, 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 put, call, call, put, call. And most were winners, which Ruth will tell you makes trading a whole lot of fun.
It was very frustrating being a single mom, not being able to make ends meet, and I was always looking for something. And when I first got the info on Wendy, I was like, wow, this is really cool. There is nobody who teaches the way Wendy does because her system is so good. Almost all my trades are winners. Her system is fantastic. Like I always buy the same week expiration so that I'm only in the trade for an hour or 2, 3, maybe. I made 15 trades in just a day or two. I don't remember. It was just 2 days. I made 15 trades and 12 of them were green. So that's amazing. I tried to limit my trades onto $400 investment, and I made about 2 or more on each trade. I mean, that's phenomenal. I have that kind of success.
Don't you just love Ruth's enthusiasm? And you can enjoy the same kind of phenomenal success in absolutely any time frame. Day traders like Ruth trade weekly options that often expire the same day, and they're generally in and out within an hour or two. So they use short-term 5 and 10-minute charts. They mostly trade at the money or in the money options, and most are active between 10:30 and 11:30 a.m. and 3 to 4:15 p.m. Swing traders mostly trade monthly options with at least 4 to 6 weeks to expiration, and a typical trade lasts 1 to 3 days. So for the swing traders, we use 30 and 60-minute charts like I'm showing you today, and mostly trade options that are one strike out of the money, with most trading activity once again occurring between 10:30 and 11:30 a.m. and 3 to 4:15 p.m. Longer-term traders trade monthly, quarterly, and leaps that don't expire for 6 to 12 months. A typical trade lasts at least a month and sometimes 6 months or more. Use daily and weekly charts and tend to trade out of the money options. And they too are most active during 10:30 and 11:30 a.m. and 3 to 4:15 p.m. Because time of the day is critical, a bottleneck of overnight orders creates opening bell volatility best avoided. But market direction is generally established by 10:30, creating the strongest trend of the day. So look to enter the market here. Then when traders break for lunch, volume diminishes, so you'd be wise to take a break too. And price often jumps around a bit as traders return to their desks at 2. And then around 3 o'clock you get another nice tradable trend as professional and institutional traders begin placing their final trades for the day. If you say yes to my Merit Gold hotline mid-morning and again mid-afternoon, you'll eagerly await the chime signaling a text or email has come in, alerting you to another exciting profit opportunity. If you enjoy staying glued to your computer, it'll be welcome confirmation of what you're watching unfold in excited anticipation. We don't have time today to delve into all the checks and balances that ensure almost every trade is a winner, so I'm going to focus on my 2 favorites, starting with the P3 squeeze that changed my life. I promise you won't find this exclusive custom indicator anywhere else. Even Laird, who has a degree in financial services and has studied stocks his entire life, says the P3 squeeze is unbelievable and very unique, and now that he's tried it, he can't imagine having traded before having it. I would never have discovered the miraculous P3 squeeze if I hadn't accidentally deleted the template for my charts. And when I reconstructed the layout, I mixed up the oscillators at the bottom, putting the PPO directly above the ADX. It seemed unimportant at the time, but from that incredibly fortuitous mix-up came my miraculous breakthrough discovery that empowered me to turn a mere $800 into literally millions practically overnight. And best of all, it can easily do the same for you. Like Laura says, when the P3 pattern plays out, you know the market is going to move. It has to. So you buy 3 or 4 options in the morning, have your ETF move $1 or $2, and go away happy. If you don't already have a trading platform, you can get everything you need to get started free at stockcharts.com. I'm going to show you step by step how to set up your charts and how to find winning trade opportunities. But please do not get bogged down with the details, because I'll send you winning trades you can enter word for word without knowing any of this and start earning right away. And then you can build up your confidence level through experience. Okay, on the price chart, we want to add exponential moving averages using Fibonacci parameters. The 2-period EMA is our tracker. The 13 is our entry cross. And the 55 is our line in the sand, often providing major support and resistance. I like to also add the 21 to fill out the Fibonacci's perfect order, but 2, 13, and 55 are the most important. Below the price chart, we're adding the average directional index, ADX for short, along with plus and minus directional indicators. And we want to change the default setting to Fibonacci number 13. The black ADX line indicates trend strength, regardless of direction. The directional indicators tell us trend direction. The green plus the I on top means an uptrend. Red minus the I on top means a downtrend. Next, we add the percentage price oscillator, PPO for short, and change the settings to Fibonacci numbers 13, 21, and 8. The PPO is a momentum indicator, much like the more common MACD, except its formula uses percentages rather than absolute numbers, and I've found it to be more accurate. With these settings, the PPO will measure the percentage difference between the 13 and 21 period EMAs and compare it to the 8 period average difference. And finally, we add a second ADX just like the first. Crazy, right? Now watch what happens. Here's a 60-minute chart of SLV, the iShares Silver Trust ETF, with our top PPO and below it our ADX. On June 22nd, the two indicators squeeze together. Then on the 23rd, they pull apart, completing the P3 squeeze entry signal. And our tracker crossed the 13 and 21 EMAs. We've got ourselves a trade. And check it out. The next morning, price gapped up on open and proceeded to soar, giving us a nice profit of $1,434. That's a 156% return in 12 days. Here we have a 30-minute chart of GDXJ, the Junior Gold Miners ETF. Squeeze, spread apart, plus DI cross above the minus DI, The 2-period EMA crosses the 13. We've got a trade, and we're off and running. 3 trading days later, we exit with a profit of $963. That's 102.6%. And in a down market, we use the second PPO, so the ADX is on top, like we see in this daily chart for GLD. Here we have a squeeze and spread apart. The red DI line crosses above the green plus DI line. The black 2-period EMA crosses below the green 13. We've got a trade. And gold plunges. 29 days later, we exit with a profit of $1,242 and an ROI of 126.6%. And that's how it's done. Pretty easy, wouldn't you say? And what you see scrolling on your screen right now are all our most recent trades, win or lose. The average investment per trade is just $960, with a better than 8 out of 10 winners. And as you can see, the average profit far exceeds the average loss. Most trades come from 30 and 60-minute charts, but there are also a few longer-term trades that were triggered by daily and weekly charts. I wanted you to see this because these are the kinds of results you can expect following my trade recommendations. But the numbers aren't as important as what the additional income will mean to you and your family. So I want you to hear what Jim has to say about that.
Wendy's program, I like it because it gives me the highway that I want to be on. And that's really powerful when I work with exactly what she does to decide, whether I want to make a trade or not, given the fact that the criteria in Wendy's program are met. I use trading income, I would say, more for big things. Most of what I do is for family, for grandchildren, education stuff, probably primarily. Paid my granddaughter's university fees at UCF. My wife is Thai, and her daughter's in university in Thailand, and I take checks out for that. She's got a little house in Thailand that we built, actually. I take chunks out for that. If I'm going on vacation, I might take some money out for that. If I want to buy a car, I would probably use trading income. Just get on and pay for it. Over the years, the account certainly has grown.
And what will you do? Will you pay cash for the car, boat, or a motorhome of your dreams? Will you go on fantastic vacations to faraway places? Will you revel in the pride and satisfaction of putting your kids or grandkids through college? In other words, what will you do when you can buy, go, do, or give whatever you want, whenever you want, and never have to worry about money again? Because that's what Merit Gold is all about. Merit stands for My Early Retirement Income Trading. Gold describes the fantastic lifestyle you're about to enjoy and the extraordinary vehicle that'll get you there. This program was developed at the Millionaire Maker Research Center, located just down the road from the mountaintop home I've loved for more than 30 years. The income-producing secrets I'm sharing with you today not only saved our family home from the financial disaster I told you about earlier, but I was able to buy the entire mountaintop, all 100 acres of it, which is why the media sometimes calls me the Smoky Mountain Grandma. Feeling hugely blessed and grateful to have my financial worries behind me, my daughter Leslie, me, and my son Patrick established the Millionaire Maker Research Center, dedicated to helping ordinary men and women through education and guidance become financially well off in the least possible time. Some of whom you've heard from today. My Merit Gold methodology has changed the lives of literally thousands of ordinary people from all walks of life, and I promise it can make you rich too. Actually, Merit Gold membership is currently closed, but since you attended my webinar, I'm making an exception for you just for today. Please won't you join us? With detailed buy and sell instructions at your fingertips, you don't need to know a single thing about trading to earn a steady income when you say yes to Merit Gold. But as the profits mount, so will your excitement, and you'll want to know everything. So I'm going to send you this exclusive volume of members-only trade secrets, which reveals everything you need to know if you'd like to find your own winning profit opportunities. On your own or in the company of all the friends you'll make in the online chat room I call the P3 Trading Group. Harley tried a bunch of different services where they tell you what to buy when, and while he didn't go broke, he really didn't make any money either. Then he discovered my trading system and started logging into the chat room, which he found to be invaluable. In fact, he thinks it's as important as the system itself. And sure, I'm in there adding my 2 cents worth, but I'm not the only one. My online chat room is a popular hangout for all our members. It helps you stay motivated and disciplined, confident, and incredibly successful. We are all in this together, and together we'll make sure you achieve the greatest possible success. Subscribers to my advisory services generally pay $5,000 to $6,000 a year. The Merit Gold Trade Secrets are a members-only exclusive, which can't be purchased at any price. But I normally sell similar courses for around $997. Lifetime membership in the P3 Trading Group, which as Harley said is invaluable, can't be found anywhere else. And you'll get unlimited support from all of us at the Millionaire Maker Research Center, which is priceless. So you can see that an annual membership price of $1,997 is already a bargain. But I'm going to do something extra special for you today. I'm going to pay for your second year's membership. So for just one payment of $1,997, you'll enjoy all the income producing benefits of membership for a full 2 years. That's just $2.74 a day, less than the cost of a daily cup of coffee. And just look at all the after commission profits you'll be earning. But there's one catch. Exclusivity is essential for this type of non-stop income. And of course, new members get a lot of extra hand-holding. So when we hit our limit for new members, this offer will shut down. I'm sure you understand. I can think of only one reason why you would have signed up for this webinar and then stuck with me this far. You desperately want the kind of reliable income that can end your money worries forever. Am I right? So you'd be crazy to pass up this chance. Neil searched for 40 years and spent many tens of thousands of dollars trying to find what I'm offering you for just $2.74 a day. Neil started in June with $10,000 and grew it to more than $25,000 in just 2.5 months. So that's like 150% return in less than 90 days. And you've seen with your own eyes how the profits keep rolling in. Neil couldn't be happier that his struggle is finally behind him, and I know you're going to feel exactly the same way. So go ahead and click enroll now. Clicking the button doesn't obligate you to anything. You'll simply land on another page with additional details about this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to secure your financial future and live well for the rest of your life. Scroll through the testimonials like this one from Melvin, a laid-off property manager who says it's like having your own personal ATM. This is his livelihood now and how he pays his bills. Read all about the 100% money-back guarantee and download the 12 cunning secrets of the toughest ETF trading pros. Absolutely free, no strings attached. Learn how you can exploit today's ETF-dominated market for the greatest gains. So please go ahead and click enroll now while you still can get in. Or if you have a question I haven't answered yet, stay with me until I do. Then once your question is answered, go ahead and click the enroll now button on this page to secure your spot. The first question on everyone's mind is, this seems too good to be true. What's the catch? I'm glad you asked, because skepticism is not only healthy, it is also the mark of a smart investor. You should always investigate and then base your decision on facts rather than emotions. So here we go. Fact 1. The merit trading system has a proven 5-year live track record. So everything you've seen today is tried and true. Fact 2. The average daily trading volume for the 5 gold ETFs we traded is 107,576,309 shares, making the options of our 5 gold ETFs among the most widely traded and most liquid. So you know that following in my footsteps as I enter and exit trades should be super easy to do. And fact 3, several subscribers have already told you in their own words how they're enjoying greater success than they ever dreamed possible. And you'll find more heartfelt testimonials by men and women from all walks of life on the next page after you click enroll now. So if everybody else can do it, why not you? Many of these folks had no prior trading experience whatsoever, but they all do have one thing in common. They all recognize their need for a reliable source of income they can count on no matter what. So they put their doubts aside and made it happen. So how about you? Your doubts are emotional. The facts support action. And getting started is easy. All you have to do is put your doubts aside for just a moment, click enroll now, and I'll take care of the rest. So go ahead, click enroll now, and end your money worries forever. Next question. Can anyone really do this? Even me? Yes, you absolutely can do this. No matter what you have tried before, I promise this time is different. Because when you say yes to Merit Gold, we're in it together. Word for word trade recommendations make it quick and easy for you to operate at peak performance. Even if you have no prior trading experience, and even if you have very little time or interest in thinking about the markets. Your copy of the exclusive members-only trade secrets will empower you to find winning profit opportunities on your own. And chatting with me, Leslie Patrick, and fellow P3 Trading Group members will bolster your confidence and keep you motivated and help you become wildly successful. But membership is strictly limited. I want to make sure as a new member you get all the personal hand-holding you may need, so I refuse to overload our support team at Millionaire Maker Research Center. And that's why, as soon as we hit our limit of new members, this offer will shut down. So I encourage you to click enroll now, read through all the heartfelt testimonials, and secure your spot while you can. Next question. I've never been in a chat room before. What's that all about? You just type your comments and questions into a window like you've been doing today. Except with the chat room, you get an immediate response instead of having to wait till the end of a presentation. So you get a dialogue going with fellow traders who are experiencing all the same things you are. And the next thing you know, the mastermind principle kicks in. Napoleon Hill, famous author of Think and Grow Rich, interviewed 500 of the world's most successful people. And he discovered the universal secret to success is to surround yourself with like-minded people. It's what he called the mastermind principle. And that's exactly what my P3 trading group will do for you. You might discuss a new trade recommendation, ask a question about a trade you're already in, or just enjoy socializing and exchanging ideas with like-minded men and women. Chatting with me and Leslie and Patrick and fellow members coast to coast will bolster your confidence, keep you motivated, and evoke the mastermind power to win. My P3 trading chat room is one more reason why, regardless what you may have tried before, if you just give it a chance, Merit Gold can finally end your money worries forever. But if you don't hurry, you won't get in. So please, click enroll now before it's too late. Will this program support an active, carefree retirement? Sure it can. The members you heard from today are living, breathing proof Merit Gold will empower you to reach your financial goals no matter how lofty they may be. And really, if not this, then what? Nothing, that's what. From what I've seen, Merit Gold is your fastest, safest, surest way to gain all the time and all the money you could possibly need to do whatever makes you happy. For example, Robert retired from the military and at just 47 years old is enjoying the prosperous, carefree retirement he deserves after 27 years of courageous service. And how about Ruth? As a single mom, she struggled to make ends meet, and now finally her money worries are over once and for all. After all you've seen and heard today, I hope you realize this Merit Gold invitation is an exciting opportunity, the likes of which you've never seen or heard of before, and will probably never have again. So please, click the Enroll Now button and let's get you started. Next question. Can I use my regular brokerage account to generate Merit Gold income? Yes, absolutely. You can place Merit Gold trades in any account in which you can trade stocks. You can even use your IRA. Even if your broker has told you in the past that you can't trade options, a quick phone call or email should get your account approved for level 1 option trading, which is all you need. Because despite the incredible income generating power of Merit Gold, there are no complicated or exotic option strategies involved. And it's much safer than the way most people trade stocks because your investments are relatively small and your risk is strictly limited. Aside from generating income, Merit Gold is the fastest, safest, surest way I know to grow your IRA as well as your traditional brokerage accounts. So the smartest thing you can possibly do for your financial future is to click Enroll Now and make sure you get in before the special enrollment period is closed. If Merit Gold is so great, why isn't everyone using this strategy? Because nobody knows about it. The P3 Squeeze is a hybrid indicator comprised of two totally unrelated indicators. I stumbled upon it quite by accident, or maybe divine intervention. I was definitely doing a lot of praying at the time. Even Laird, who has a degree in financial services and 30 years of trading experience, has never seen anything to compare to the P3 Squeeze. He describes it as unbelievable, very unique, and he can't imagine having traded before having it. And on the next page, after you click Enroll Now, you'll read about where Mark, a retired sheriff, says my system is the best thing that's happened to him since he retired. And I feel sure Merit will be the best thing that happened to you too, assuming you get in. Please go ahead and click enroll now before it's too late. Next question. Do I need a large trading account to start generating income from Merit Gold? No. You do not need a big account to participate in Merit Gold. In fact, you don't even need a trading account to get started because you can start by paper trading the recommendations. Of course, before long, you'll want to turn those paper profits into real profits so you can spend or reinvest. Then you'll need some money, but how much is up to you. Remember, I started with just $800 myself. Merit Gold trade recommendations are sized at approximately $1,000, but the average per contract price is only $184. So you could start out investing less if you wanted. So start big, start small, but for heaven's sake, start now. Imagine the peace of mind you'll enjoy when you have a steady stream of income, ensuring you never have to worry about money again. So go ahead, click enroll now. Your future self will surely thank you. What about SEC day trading restrictions? Merit Gold trade recommendations use 30 and 60-minute charts. So occasionally we are in and out in the same day, but the average trade lasts 2 trading days. Therefore, the SEC margin account rules requiring day traders to maintain a $25,000 account balance don't apply. But you'll find plenty of traders like Ruth in the chat room who enjoy using 5 and 10-minute charts to day trade. And it's a lot of fun. So you might decide to follow their lead and do a bit of day trading yourself. If you want to day trade and you don't have $25,000 to fund your account, simply open a cash account rather than a margin account. From a cash account, the funds from today's closed trades will be available the next day. You can make as many round-trip trades in a day as you have funds to cover. For example, if you limit your trading size to $400 like Ruth, a $2,000 account would support 5 trades in a day. And if, like Ruth, your average profit is $200, that's $1,000 a day. No wonder Ruth gets so excited. So go ahead, click enroll now, and let the fun begin. Next question. Won't so many people taking the same trade recommendations move the market? No way. You'll only be trading options on the top 5 gold ETFs. And with an average daily volume of 107,576,309 shares, these 5 gold ETFs have some of the most liquid options on the planet. And only a limited number of people will be admitted into Merit Gold, so our impact will be like spit in a bucket. It's only your bank account that will feel the impact, and it's all good, as you saw with your own eyes. But you're going to miss your chance if you don't click enroll now before it's too late. Okay, next question. Why haven't I heard about Merit Gold before? That's another good question. Merit Gold is an exclusive membership program available by invitation only. Because of something you recently did, you earned the privilege of learning all about Merit Gold's miraculous P3 indicator and the Fibonacci trigger for free. Then by attending this webinar and staying to the end, you distinguished yourself as a trader most likely to succeed. So I invited you to become a member. Time, place, and circumstance resulted in this invitation for you to secure your financial future with a steady income from Merit Gold. If it's never happened for you before, you might want to think twice before you risk the possibility that enrollment might close before you secure your position. and you may never get another chance to secure your financial future with the one and only Merit Gold. Really, since your deeply discounted membership fee is backed by 100% money-back guarantee, your greatest risk is the risk of missing out. Please don't let that happen. It could very well be now or never. So click enroll now and let me help you get the extra income you want, need, and deserve to have. Next question. What guarantee do I have that I'll make money? I encourage you to start trading the recommendations in a simulated account so you can get a feel for placing your trades and whatnot. But the simple fact is, while you'll be getting a great education, you can't make money until you invest real dollars. Only you can determine how long that will take, and I don't want to rush you. So instead of guaranteeing how much money you will make, I'm going to guarantee the profitability of the trade recommendations I send you. That way the burden of proof is entirely on me. You don't have to do a single thing to benefit from your money-back guarantee except click enroll now. So if by some unimaginable twist of fate the Merit Gold trade recommendations fail to produce a profit over the next 12 months, you'll be entitled to a refund of every penny you paid us, but you'll return nothing. Merit Gold trade secrets and lifetime membership to the P3 Trading Group will be yours to keep and profit from regardless. Well, that's it for the most frequently asked questions. And once our new membership limit is hit, that'll be it for this special invitation to end your money worries forever, for less than the cost of a daily cup of coffee. So please put your doubts aside and do the one thing that can truly change your life. Click the Enroll Now button. This is Wendy Kirkland, and I want to thank you for joining me today. And I look forward to seeing you in the chat room and hearing all about your exciting new life with more money rolling in than you ever dreamed possible.